computer. All right, perfect. So why don't we start with introductions so that everybody knows who's here and so that I know who's here. I will start and then I will hand it over to my colleague Anna, who is tag teaming with me today for this orientation. And then I will call on people so it's not confusing about who's going to go next. Obviously, I'm Carolina. I am the business district manager at Rogers Park Business Alliance and the lead on this project at Rogers Park Business Alliance for Small Business Saturday. And I'll hand it over to you, Anna.
Hi, good morning. My name is Anna. I'm the marketing and communications manager, and I'll be chatting with you about our RPBA program and also about how to help us promote Small Business Saturday.
Thank you, Anna. Why don't we start with Eric and Michael? Why don't you tell us your name and what business you represent, where you're located?
So we're Eric and Michael. We're Leather 6410 on the corner of Clark and Devon. And we've been there for about 18 years now. What else did you want, Carolyn?
That's it.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. And then let's go next to Reina.
Hi, my name is Reina Gonzalez, and I'm the owner of Dulceria La Fiesta Inc. on 7053 North Clark Street. And I've been there almost going on 3 years, 2 years and a half.
Yes, a local favorite. Well, you're all local favorites. Thank you, Reina. And
Thank you.
I will pop it over to Sarah.
Hey, I'm Sarah Lukens. I have Chi-Town Magpie at 6443 North Sheridan Road, right next door to Third Coast Comics. Lots of great Chicago themed gift items. And we've been here for over 5.5 years.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you.
Let's go next to Alicia or Alicia. Help me pronounce your name.
I usually go with Alicia, but either one works. I'm representing Picnic Wine and Provisions. I'm the assistant general manager, and we're at 7301 North Sheridan.
Beautiful. Thank you. Welcome. Patricia is not able to speak, but she represents Athena Board Games. I don't know the address exactly, but they're on the corner of Sheridan and Howard. And then let's go over to Renee.
Hi, I'm Renee Labrana. I own our public house in Jarvis Square Tavern, and we've been there for 10 years.
And Taste Food and Wine.
That's my wife's store.
That's right. Thank you, Renee. And finally, Axel.
Howdy, folks. I'm Axel Erkenswick, and I'm co-owner of Smack Dab. And we've been around Rogers Park for 8 years.
Wonderful. Thank you, Axel. And thank you, everybody.
You forgot one.
I forgot Terry. Sorry, Terry.
Hi, everybody. I'm Terry Gant of the Southside Gants, and I own Third Coast Comics, also at 6443 North Sheridan Road, right at Devon on Loyola's campus. We've been in the area since 2008 and at this location since 2016.
Thank
Terry,
you.
you're the cup of coffee I needed this morning. Into the energy.
You're welcome.
Okay, folks, thank you very much for introducing yourselves. I'm very excited to have so many of you here today. I'm going to share the screen so you can look and see what we're going to cover today. Real quick, we're going to do a quick introduction on Small Business Saturday. What is Live, Love, Shop? What is RPBA doing? And then we're going to get into tips for you guys. We separated it into 3 sections. What to do from now, starting today, until the day of Small Business Saturday, which is November 26th. What to do on November 26th and what to do after. And then at the end, we're going to cover all of your questions. So we're going to get through the agenda and then keep your questions so that we can answer them all, me and Anna, at the end. So I'm going to run right through this. I'll get started by letting you know a little bit about what Small Business Saturday is and why it is important for you. If you didn't already know, Small Business Saturday was created by American Express in 2010, I believe, due to the recession. They believed it was important to support the small business community since so much attention was being given to the large corporate stores like, Target, Marshalls, and all that. So Small Business Saturday falls on the Saturday right after Thanksgiving. It is the entire day. It has become a national thing. Everybody, a lot of people all over the country celebrate and participate in Small Business Saturday, obviously to give light to those small businesses who struggle throughout the holidays. And we at the Rogers Park Business Alliance, our mission is to support the small business community here in Rogers Park. So we have been doing this, I believe, for about 7 years. I should have checked that. I think we're on our 7th year, or maybe less, something like that, where we have poured a lot of our energy to support the business community on Small Business Saturday. The event has evolved a lot since the beginning. In a little bit, I'll talk a little bit more about what we're doing this year. But for now, I do want to hand it over to Anna so she can talk a little bit about Live, Love, Shop Rogers Park, which is something that we do in conjunction with Small Business Saturday.
So for Live, Love, Shop, it's a rebate program that we started. Oh my God, it's been around for more than 15 years. So we had it, we did it for a long time, and then we stopped for a couple of years, and then we started again, probably around 2015, 2014. And basically what it is that we provide rebates for folks that shop locally. And there's some rules and they're all on our website, but essentially if they shop at independently, if folks shop at independently owned businesses, then they can save the receipts, give them to us, and then we give them a rebate. Last year, we increased the rebate dollar amount. So if people spent $150, they got $50 back. If they spent $200, they got $75 back. So it's been popular up to a point. We have seen a decline. Every year we get less users. Every year we get less people shopping locally. And we have done all kinds of stuff. We have put billboards, we have done decals, we have done flyers, we have put CTA ads. We translate all our materials to English and Spanish. And we do have a big number of Latino folks taking advantage of the program, but not to the amount that we want to see. And the only time we have seen any correlation with an increase in shoppers is when the businesses themselves help promote it. And so that's what we're going to be talking about, maybe providing some ideas, or maybe you can provide us some ideas on how we can elevate this. We have our PR firm doing press releases, media alerts. We do have folks being interviewed. We do get a lot of attention on the news and on print. So we are getting that, we believe we're getting it out there, but for some reasons, our numbers are declining. And so this is every year we are always debriefing, and is this going to be the last year we do it, right? Because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of time, and the numbers are just, instead of going up, they keep going down. And so we'll talk a little bit about how you can help us, and maybe hopefully get some ideas on how, if you have any, on how we can get the Live Love Shop. But Live Love Shop starts on Small Business Saturday. So Small Business Saturday, we have our welcome station, and that to us is our launch of Live Love Shop. Live Love Shop runs from the Saturday, Small Business Saturday, to December 31st every year. And then folks have about a week to submit their receipts. And then we send them a check. By February, they should have it. This year we had some hiccups with the mail, so we are trying to figure out another way in which we can get those rebates to folks, but that's something you don't have to worry about. That's something we'll figure out. But what we do need is ideas and help promoting it. We have all the information in English and Spanish on our website. I'll put the link on our chat. But yeah, so it's a lot going on, right? It's Small Business Saturday, it's our welcome station, and it's our launch for Live Love Shop. And after Small Business Saturday is over, Live Love Shop continues. So we'll talk a little bit about that later. And if you have any questions, obviously, put them in the chat and we'll reply.
Beautiful. Thank you, Anna. So for Small Business Saturday, American Express has this thing where they make a call out to organizations, nonprofits, mostly chambers, to ask them if they want to be neighborhood champions. And what that means is, which the Rogers Park Business Alliance signs up every year to become a neighborhood champion. And what that means is basically we just gather businesses at the way that we do with you all, ask them if they want to participate, and then do something big to do an extra push, an extra promotion, an extra emphasis on these businesses for Small Business Saturday. So, you know, the term says it all. We're a neighborhood champion, and we do the best we can so that Rogers Park gets that extra attention for Small Business Saturday. So with that being said, what does RPBA do for Small Business Saturday for you all? So the main thing, the big thing that we do is the welcome station. We have the welcome station, which is a big event that happens on Small Business Saturday, which this year falls on November 26th. We identify a business every year, which is different every year, where we station ourselves outside of the business and create a big welcome station where we incentivize people to come out and go shopping. It has evolved throughout the years, as I've mentioned before. This year, what we're doing is American Express sends all neighborhood champions a kit filled with swag. And in that swag or collateral or promotional materials, it is included a small tote bag. So we get a huge number of tote bags that are branded by Small Business Saturday. Usually it says shop small on them. And we fill them with goodies that are provided to us by our members, as well as a list of all of you here today who are participating in Small Business Saturdays, along with that discount that you're offering that I bug you so much about. So we have a table out, we have a tent, we put out all these tote bags. And then in addition to incentivize people to come out, we do really fun stuff like hand out free coffee, free donuts, free pastries. Usually we get that business where we're stationed to we purchase product from that business. We try to make it usually at a cafe or a restaurant or someone who can provide us with goodies to hand out for people to come out and come and pick up their tote bags. This year, we're going to be at the Common Cup, which is on Morse Avenue, kitty corner from our office. And they will be providing free coffee for, well, we purchased it, but it is free to the customers. Free coffee and free hot chocolate. And then we are having a local business come out and make crepes for anyone who walks by or anyone who comes up to the welcome station to pick up their tote bags. And then in addition to that, we are going to have I lost my train of thought. Oh, live music. So we contract with a musician to come out and, you know, just kind of like make it nice and exciting. We're trying to get a musician to come and do some sort of like holiday center type of background music. And then we do have a little big, not little, but a big backdrop canvas that has a 3D painting of a snow globe where people can stand in front of and take a picture. When you look at it in real life, it doesn't look as cool as it looks like on photo, but when you take a photo, it looks like you're inside of a snow globe, and it's really cool. So people can come and take pictures if they want, you know, to use for their holiday cards or anything like that. So and then the other thing that we do is we gather all the participating businesses and we hire a consultant to come out and take photos and film videos of you guys so that we can use to promote you intensely on our social media platforms. So that includes Facebook, includes Instagram, and it includes Twitter. We have done it in many different ways throughout time. This year, we are promoting you all throughout the month of November and culminating on November 26th. We will be posting all of your photos and all of your videos that we had the consultant go out and record. So I think that's it as far as what we do for the businesses. And I do want to say that the reason we're having this meeting is because we do so much at RPBA for the Small Business Saturday event. We want to make sure that it is as fruitful as we want it to be for you. And so we're doing this so that we all understand what our role is and what your role is and how you can help us maximize this event. Some people are aware of how to share, how to post, how to promote themselves, but some aren't. So we want to have this orientation today so that we can help you promote you as much as possible for Small Business Saturday. So I've talked too much. Now let's move on to tips for businesses. And we're going to start with what you can do from now until November 26th, considering all of the features that we are providing at RPBA. Excuse me. First, let's talk about how you can follow and tag RPBA on social media. And Anna will take that over.
Hello. Carolina, if you could move the agenda, there you go. You know, I'm looking around and everyone present, it's pretty good at social media. Like we had planned like kind of sharing how to do it, but I follow all of these pages and you guys can probably teach me more about social media. So I'm just gonna talk about like, because we have hired Big Buzz to go out and take photos and videos, we have already started sharing those things. So our public house already has been featured. Leather 6410 already started being featured. So we're going to be featuring all the businesses leading up to November 26th. So the one thing that you can help with is just sharing, liking, commenting. All of those things are already on our Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter. I will put on our chats, our pages. I'm sure you guys already follow us, but just make sure you engage with the content, not because we want to like elevate, but it's just we want to have a bigger reach, right? So the way that most of you know, the way that social media works is that the more people engage with a post, the more reach it has, right? It doesn't just die on our page. It will continue to grow with the audience. So we hope that by sharing, liking, commenting, that will create a bigger reach. And I was going to show how to do that, but everyone here, I see you doing it already on your own all the time. But just make sure that you are engaging with and you know, this is easier. You don't have to create the content, right? You can just click share and put it on, or put it on your stories or retweet it. But this is a way for us to start garnering attention to Small Business Saturday and to your business, right? And then once Small Business Saturday is over, we will share all those photos and videos with you so that you can use them on your own throughout the year. We try to have the folks that are going to take photos to make sure to take evergreen photographs. So in the past, we've had folks holding Small Business Saturday or having shop local Small Business Saturday kind of swag, but then it just became like kind of hard to use throughout the year. So we decided to just do it without the swag. So then it becomes evergreen, meaning you can use it throughout the year at any time of the seasons, right? So it doesn't have to be just for the holidays. And hold on, let me see, was this a question? Well, we are tagging you. So you should get a notification because we are tagging you, right? So I know Leather 64 and Renee, they got tagged. And so you will know when you have been, when we have posted. Right now we have a schedule, but it goes up to November 11th. And we keep creating content for it and scheduling ahead, but we don't have for the whole month yet. If I do know beforehand, like a few days before, I will let you know, but we are tagging you. So you will know when you are, when your post has been posted. Let's see, then we are also, so yeah, tagging and sharing is also very helpful because if you do your own post, we'll also share and tag, right? So that's, it's kind of like a symbiosis relationship. We also are going to be creating, it's not up yet, but we are also going to be creating a Small Business Saturday Facebook event. Once that is created, I will share, or Carolina will share the link to it. So then you can start commenting, adding photos if you like, of the things that you're going to be selling. If you're decorating your shop, you can also do photos of that. The way that the event page now works is that you can tag businesses. So we will list all the participating businesses and we will put the addresses. However, before, back in, I think maybe 2 years ago, you could still tag folks under the description of the event, but not anymore. So what we'll do is that we'll just add your name and address, and then hopefully you can then make yourself present by commenting or adding to the comments of the event. And that should be, we should have that event post about 2 weeks before. We don't want to put it too early because then also it starts falling off the calendar on Facebook, but we will have it about 2 weeks before Small Business Saturday, which, oh my God, is it next week? November is moving very fast. And then we also have hashtags. The hashtags you can find on Twitter and Facebook. I don't usually use hashtags. I'm sorry, Twitter and Instagram. I don't usually use hashtags for Facebook. They don't work as good as they do on Instagram and Twitter. So we will be emailing you the hashtags that we use. And that's just an additional step to take for outreach. and to have a bigger call to action, right? So people will like click on Live, Love, Shop, and then it'll take them to all the other posts that have that tag, and so they'll see your post, they'll see our post, and also customers use it a lot. So then you'll see like what people are posting about you or about your neighbors, right? Other businesses in the community. And I think I am done with that. If anyone, you can raise your hand or just put in the comment if you want me to show how to do it, how to share, or how to tag someone. I can show you now, or we can also do a one-on-one at another time. But I really believe everyone here does it really well already. Okay, Carolina, you take it.
Fabulous. Thank you, Anna. The next thing on our list is we suggest that you create customized promotional material that American Express provides. They provide what they call a Small Business Saturday studio. And every year, I don't know if you remember, but every year I send out basically an email version of this meeting with all the tips. And in those tips, it is included a link to the Small Business Saturday Studio by American Express, where you could go in and input your information, and then it'll automatically customize posters, stickers, whatever you want, with your name on it and their branding. So I will again this year send you that link. I'm not going to go over it step by step because it's pretty easy. You just press the link and then it asks you to fill out the information that is particular to your business, and then it populates it into a poster, and then it sends you by email a folder with all your material. If anyone does not have access to a printer or needs help with that, please hit me up, email me, let me know, and we can support you in that way so that we can help you print. The largest size we can print is 11 by 17. So if you want something larger than that, you would have to go to a printer, but we can help you out printing anything for your business. So that's another feature. And then, as I mentioned earlier, Small Business Saturday sends us a kit filled with things like, as I mentioned, the shopping bags, but also stickers, flags, balloons, signs, all sorts of things. Every year it's different. And I do send out an email letting you all know when we get that so that you can come here and pick up your stuff. So once we receive that from Small Business Saturday, I will let you know, and then you can schedule a time to come pick it up. At that time, we will also, we'll talk about this a little bit later, but we'll hand you a whole bunch of Live, Love, Shop postcards if we decide to print them, and a decal, which Anna will talk about in a little bit. And then another suggestion we have for you is prepare your shop for the holiday season. Make sure it's prepared by November 26th. Maybe a little bit earlier, but merchandising is very important. It gets people hyped up, it gets people excited. I know a lot of you who are present here do a really good job of dressing up your storefronts for the holidays. Leather 6410, shout out to you. You do a really cool storefront. I know, who is it? Roger Spark Provisions does a really good job as well. I haven't seen firsthand how many of you other people do it, but we definitely suggest dressing up your store for the holidays. And let's see, am I missing anything for that, Anna?
No, but I did forget mentioning, since you're talking about their storefronts, also their online presence.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so one thing we've noticed is that many businesses forget to update their website or their Google business page or their Facebook. with their hours of operation for the holidays. So a lot of folks have different times during the holidays. So make sure you have those things updated. There's been many times where we have gone to like someone's Facebook page and it has like, you know, that they're closed, that they're still closed, that they never open after COVID, right? So just make sure that you have those things updated. People are constantly searching folks online. And so that's like one of the most important parts of marketing, is to make sure that your online presence has current information. So that's something I had forgotten to share, that an observation that we've made in the past about, you know, I know everybody's busy like trying to keep inventory and trying to get new staff, or, you know, like having 2 jobs and a business. Like, we totally understand that. And so we just wanted to bring that to top of mind. And also, some of you have newsletters. And so we will share the logo for Small Business Saturday and Live Love Shop. And you can find information about Live Love Shop on our website that you can just copy and paste onto your newsletter, just to let your customers know that this is happening, right? I know Devon Market has done it in the past, and they're one of our top 10 businesses when it comes to receipts for Live Love Shop. So they are like really they have that audience attention when they get those newsletters. I know SmackDab sends an amazing newsletter packed with information. And so that could easily just be inserted there about, you know, save those receipts when you order your pizza, right? Okay. Thank you, Carolina.
And finally, Anna mentioned the symbiotic relationship thing, which I love. And one of the ways in which we can work together is, we all know that we are putting all this effort into doing this welcome station on Small Business Saturday. So can you guys, with your promotional material or when you have interactions with your customers, promote the welcome station? Let them know we're handing out free coffee, free hot chocolate, free crepes. Go pick up your tote bag. And in addition to your business offering a discount, there's a total, which we haven't mentioned, there's a total of 24 businesses that we're promoting this year. And there's a total of 24 businesses who are offering specials for Small Business Saturday. So go check it out. So we're asking if you could, you know, add in your material the fact that we're doing this welcome station. So please promote that. And then that's it for what to do from now until November 26th. We're going to move on to what to do on November 26th. So Small Business Saturday is happening. It's November 26th. Hopefully the weather's nice so that I don't freeze my butt out there. Yes, as soon as you're available in the morning or whenever on that day, again, encourage people to go to the welcome station. And on Small Business Saturday, guys, I know you're all here. I know you're all hearing this, but sometimes business owners forget to relay that information to their staff. And so you're not there, you know about Small Business Saturday, but then your staff knows nothing about it. They don't know they don't know any of the information that we're talking about here. So I am here to remind you to please communicate with your staff what's happening, what we're doing, what you're doing, and how you can promote the event to everyone who comes into your store that day. And again, have on Small Business Saturday, all the swag that you picked up from our office, whether it's posters, balloons, or whatever, make it known that it's Small Business Saturday, because the more people see it, the logos and the colors, the more people will get used to the fact that Small Business Saturday is a thing, and that you're a small business and that they should shop at your business. So on Small Business Saturday, it is important that you use that logo, those colors, and everything that you get from Small Business Saturday. And yes, don't forget to honor your Small Business Saturday coupons and discounts. All of you here have sent me what your specials are going to be that day. So if you need a reminder, let me know. I know Renee asked for a reminder. I'll let you know, Renee, what your special is. But yeah, just remember to honor that, because
Thank you.
that's the whole reason Small Business Saturday is happening, is because it sort of mimics Black Friday, you know. So on Black Friday, it's like, what do you get for Black Friday for cheaper? And so what are you going to offer to incentivize folks to come to your small business on that day? And that moves us on to engaging on social media on Small Business Saturday. So like I mentioned before, we do promote you all throughout the month of November, but then on November 26th, we do a robust social media campaign, and Anna's going to talk to you about how you can help us engage.
Hi, I just I wanted to Patricia, we do send an email. So we send an email on, she asked if we could send an email with the specials or a poster. We do send an email usually the Tuesday before. And we send it to all the participating businesses and all our subscribers. And it also gets posted on social media. It gets posted on our Facebook and Twitter. And that email, that newsletter has all the specials with links to the businesses, links to the Facebook page. So we do that, and you are welcome to use that and share it and promote it. Take a screenshot of you if you like. You can do whatever you like with that. But we do have an email that goes out every either Monday or Tuesday, leading to the event, right? And then we also have our email blast that goes out every Wednesday, and that also will have information more in the blurb kind of way, but with links to the Facebook event, and we also have an event that we put on our website. Then for Small Business Saturday, the folks that have been visiting you and taking photos and videos, they will be activated, and they will be at the welcome station for a few hours taking photos of folks stopping by. It gets really animated and fun at the welcome station. So Carolina's there with her daughter Stella. They have over 100 bags. They got live music, and people do stop by. I mean, most of I don't know. I think last year we passed out all the bags. We ran out of crepes, right? So people do stop. And so on November 26th, when you have customers, just remind them that the welcome station is happening. Like, oh, have you been to the welcome station? It's at the Common Cup on the corner of Morris and Greenview. You know, you can get a bag and you can get coffee and a crepe. You don't, they don't have to buy anything, right? They could just stop by and get all of those things for free. And so we do want you to remember that that's happening. And so if you have customers, which I'm sure you will, just let them know to stop by at the welcome station. And one thing that we haven't done, because Small Business Saturday happens in such a short week, right? Because of the holiday, because of Thanksgiving. The welcome station opens at 10 and it goes until 2 p.m. Because it's such a short week, it's kind of hard for us to get more materials to you. But if you like, and you tell us ahead of time, we can print the specials for you, and you can come and pick them up at the office in case you also want to pass them out at your business, right? So after a customer comes to your place and purchase something, you can also give them like, oh, these other businesses are having specials today. So if you give us enough time, we can definitely print those for you. And also on Small Business Saturday, like I said, the folks that went and took photos will be at the welcome station, taking photos and doing all kinds of stories. And also they will be then posting on social media and tagging you. So just make sure you share and tag us back. If they see a tag with us, then they'll share it as well. But just make sure that if you're not busy or too busy, then you can engage on social media. And I know it takes time. So sometimes, I'm at an event And Sandy's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm doing a post. And she's like, you've been sitting there for 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking of hashtags and I'm thinking of things and I'm trying to fix the photo. And it takes time. So I understand that, if you are with a customer, if you are at your shop and you're like, I just don't have time, we get that. And that's why we think sharing is the best, right? Because you can just share it. It's just a couple of clicks. You don't have to create any content or fix the photo, because hopefully we'll have really nice photos. Another thing that you can do on Small Business Saturday is that it's our launch of Live Love Shop. So we're thinking about printing postcards, and the way that we usually suggest using the postcards is that you staple your receipt to the postcard, or you put the postcard into the shopping bag, so then the customer takes it with them, right? You don't have to memorize the rules. You don't have to know exactly how to work it. The postcard has all that information, but it also has our contact info. So if folks have questions, they can call us to get more information. And believe me, we get tons of calls all the time. So we are ready to answer phone calls. If someone asks you something about the rebate program and you don't know, don't worry about it. Just tell them to call us. We have the postcards in English and Spanish. And like I said, we also have the information in English and Spanish. We have, so we have thought about that. One thing that we did do, Axel, we have decals. Now the decals don't provide a lot of information. They do have a QR code. So I don't have the share button. Oh yeah, hello, share. So what you're seeing right now is a decal. The white space, it's clear. This goes on Windows, kind of like a sticker. And we have it both in English. Where did it go? And Spanish. I don't know if it changed on your end, but on mine it did.
It did.
Okay, so we have it both in English and Spanish. And we are hoping tomorrow, Carolina and I are going to test it out to see if it's easy to apply to the window. They are about 3 by 3, so they are a little bit large, but because we want folks to see it while they're driving, if they're walking. The QR code takes folks to our Live Love Shop page. And so if Carolina and I can put it up easily, then we're just going to have folks either pick them up at our office, or we can drop them off at your space, and then you can put them up yourself. If they're a little bit harder to put up, then we are gonna get into teams and go visit businesses to put them up on their windows. So this is something that we did, that we printed last year, and we just couldn't get them on time for the event. So we decided to wait until this year. So that's what we have. We also have posters. So one thing that we did find out from a couple of businesses is, for instance, Horseplay had a poster on their window, and then they also had the postcards at their counter. And every time a customer came, they just gave them a postcard. And they were, I think, they were like the number 3 business that got the most receipts, right? And we think, well, not only do they have cool stuff, right, but they also were promoting Live Love Shop very heavily. So we can definitely do posters. And I think also, Carolina and I, we were wondering, we also don't want to be wasteful. I hate printing postcards and then no one using them and then having to throw them out, right? So if you all think that posters work better instead of postcards, then we can do that and then save the money on the postcards and trees, which I really love. So if you want to vote right now, if you want to give thumbs up, like what would you like us to do? Posters or postcards or both or none? Let us know. You can chat. Oh my God, a redhead just appeared on my screen.
Beautiful, Renee. I think
posters, Axel. Okay, I'm writing you down for poster.
Leather 64 says they need both. Axel says they vote posters. Patricia says they vote postcards because they pick them up. Renee says both. Reina says both. Okay. Terry says both. Okay, we're hearing you. We're hearing you.
Okay. The cool thing about the posters is that we print them in-house, so then we can print them also as we need them, right? We don't need to go and print 300, right? We can print them as people get them.
Yeah, and we can also send you the image so you can print your own as well. Right. Thank you, Axel.
We do have graphics. Okay. Both. Okay. Thank you, Caro.
Thank
And
you,
the details are
everybody.
very cool once they're up. And the cool thing about them is that then at the end of the season, you can just pull them out and it won't leave any residual. It won't, your windows will be fine. Unlike tape. I hate tape. It's so hard to remove from Windows.
Okay.
Got it. We're reading you, Axel. Perfect. Let me go back to the agenda and see if I missed anything.
You got it all.
I think I got it all.
Mm-hmm.
And does anyone have any questions up to this point? Because I know I sometimes forget that I have questions.
I have a question. For our Shop Jarvis Square, the stuff that the people buy on that day, will those receipts be able to go toward it?
Yeah, I think we've been allowing them for the last maybe 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. So we
Yeah.
can put that in our promotions.
Yes.
So
And we
if we
can give
print,
you extra postcards too if you need them.
exactly.
Great, thank you. I'll just need that graphic also, which I put in the notes.
Any other questions? Okay. We do still have a little bit of time. We have 8 minutes. But finally, that's all that we suggest for you all to help us with and to do for Small Business Saturday before and during. And then finally, what should you do after? We recommend, in order to continue the engagement with your customers, because the holiday season is not just on Small Business Saturday, it goes pretty much, you know, considering Live, Love, Shop, it really goes up until December 31st. We encourage you to send a thank you email to your customers, just to keep you in their mind. Send a thank you email either via your newsletter, through your website, and then also post a thank you message on social media in order to continue engaging with your customers. And then you all remember, most of you who have participated in the past, I do send out a survey, a post-event survey, where you will be given the opportunity to let me know what worked and what didn't. Because at the end of the day, all of these efforts that Anna put forward are to support you. So if we're doing something that it is not supporting you, we'd like to know about it. And then in the same token, we would love some encouragement about things that are working so that we know to continue to do them. Excuse me. And yeah, finally, just continue promoting Live, Love, Shop throughout the season. As Anna mentioned earlier, Live, Love, Shop, we will receive receipts that are dated starting November 26th through December 31st. But people do have the option to submit their applications and receipts all the way until 1 week after January begins. And that is it. That's all we have for you. How are people feeling? Do you have questions? Do you feel more knowledgeable? Was this fruitful? And you can just unmute yourself.
Yes, good job.
Thank you. Okay. Did
Yeah,
you
I've
have a-
already put Small Business Saturday on my website.
Okay, great. There you go. Eric?
I think I want to, I run a lot of print ads too in the Reader and in the gay papers. So I think I want a dingbat or something that I can put in all of that. Something small.
We have done ads on the Reader, New City, Star. What else? Blog Club. We did a bunch of digital ads last year, and if we just don't see an increase in shoppers, that doesn't mean we stop, right? It's just something that we, like last year, we were able to get a grant from the city, and so we were able to do a big thing. We did billboards at the bus stations in English and Spanish. We did an ad on the Reader. We did an ad at the Loyola Phoenix. We did digital ads on Blog Club, and that billboard on Clark is covered by everybody. It's hard to get. Or at least the one I'm thinking of, the one on Greenleaf. Was it Greenleaf?
Yeah.
Greenleaf. So we have tried ads, and the numbers were very low last year. So we're hesitant to spend too much money because now we don't have the grant on more ads. But that doesn't mean that we won't. I think we still have a small window where we can still maybe get Blog Club did have the biggest traction, right? But we don't know if that really translates to people coming to shop. And for Blog Club, we did do Rogers Park and Northside listings, right? So we didn't do like Chicago, or we didn't do any other neighborhoods. We did like the Edgewater, Rogers Park, Uptown newsletters, which are localized, right? But we can try again. I don't think. Yes, last year was also different from this year, right? This year, people are going out more in person more than last year. Last year, I think it was still a little bit online.
Are there any more farmers markets happening before the end of the year?
No, the farmers market ended on October 23rd.
Okay. I just wondered if there was like a holiday market that you could also promote stuff like that.
There is. So Renee, it hosts, Jarvis Square hosts their holiday, Top of Jarvis, I think it's called. And then the Glenwood Bar also hosts holiday markets or monthly markets, so we can also promote it there.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, and we usually drop off flyers or postcards, I'm sorry, like at the library, at the movie theater, at coffee shops, right? Like at places where a lot of people congregate. The Morse Market is very popular, and so we also drop off stuff there, and at Devon Market. But if you have any other suggestions, please let us know.
Amazing. Yeah, I will think of when anything comes. It's kind of hard because you got people coming in the neighborhood and going through the neighborhood from lots of angles. So it's hard to hit everybody.
Right.
Do you know if it's something that Loyola could help us promote?
They do. They have their community newsletter, and they include the information there. They also put it on their Rogers Edge. So they have a Facebook page called Rogers Edge, and that is to promote businesses that are in Rogers Park, Edgewater. So they put the information there. So they do. Their departments are very weird, where they don't really communicate with each other very well. But we are able to tap into the community one, and so that one is the one that reaches out to like students and teachers, and also to the community.
Okay, guys, we are at 10:59. I am so proud of us, Anna. We got through the whole agenda. Thank you very much for being here. It really means a lot to us that you're engaging with us and helping us promote you on this day. Please reach out and also continue to look out for my emails as we continue to promote you for Small Business Saturday. And that's it. Any questions, any final thoughts, or you can just log out and we'll check you later.
Thank you for all your work. It really is appreciated.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah, for saying that. I appreciate it.
Thank you for all your hard work as well. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be in and pay a lot of attention this year to this. So
Thanks,
Super.
Carolina and Anna.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Reina.
Bye.